Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out the 17th chapter titled The New Story from My Manuscript, The Imprisonment. This is a fictional story created for awareness and storytelling. It does not promote or justify any form of crime or harmful activity. Viewer discretion is advised. I'd like to read out the story. Archana wanted to go deeper into Anamika's story, but she chose patience. She listened without interrupting. Each day after returning home, she quietly noted the missing links in her notebook. Now, Anamika had completed her narration. Archana arrived once again, notebook in hand. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? She asked gently. Anamika replied calmly, please don't ask me the names of the people involved. I am not willing to reveal that. Anything else, I'll try to answer. Archana nodded. What happened to the medical student, the one who performed illegal abortions and hysterectomies? Anamika's expression changed. She was not my agent. I never appointed her. She paused. When I heard about it, it was news to me as well. Those women went to her on their own. Even the interrogating officer tried to get more details about her. She looked directly at Archana. I'm taking responsibility for promoting something illegal, but I'm not responsible for how people interpret my word. I don't rule the world. I never force anyone. His voice softened. I questioned society and expressed thoughts that crossed boundaries. I'm tired of answering the same questions. My intentions were clear, but they were misunderstood. I acknowledge my mistake, and sometimes I feel the weight of it. Archana fell silent. She hadn't expected that this exhaustion. She apologized softly. Across the corridor stood Samir. There were rumors his son Ajay was expected to visit soon. Some even said he might surrender. Archana wondered why. What were his motives? Nothing felt clear. Perhaps only Samir had those answers. Samir was completing formalities with the guards, a high risk prisoner, every movement monitored. When the officers left, silence returned. Archana hesitated for a moment, then turned towards him. May I know your life story? She asked. I'm sure you were not born a criminal. Samir looked at her and smiled faintly. Very few people see criminals the way you do. You're right. I wasn't even called Samir. My parents called me Chotu. They believed I would bring magic into their lives, he continued. I was born on the streets outside this very prison. My parents were beggars. That was their world. Hunger was constant. As a child, I cried more from hunger than anything else. My parents never dreamed of me becoming a doctor or an engineer. They only hoped I would become a better beggar. Silence filled the space. One day, I was 5. A well dressed man passed by. To me, he looked like the richest man in the world. Clean clothes, confidence, a wallet full of money. Then suddenly his wallet fell. I saw it. I wanted to return it, but then I saw my parents being shouted at while begging. He paused. In that moment, I believed that one wallet could change our lives. I picked it up and I ran. I lied for the first time. I told my parents someone had given it to me. They were proud. They thought I had succeeded. They decided to buy food, clothes. But then the man came back. He saw them taking money. He shouted. The police came. He said they are born thieves. If you don't stop him now, he will never learn. Samir looked away. I was 5. I barely reached the knee of the policeman who took me. My mother kept shouting, we never wanted you to be a thief. We wanted you to be a good beggar. A faint smile crossed his face. That day, I didn't become what I am, but I understood something. The world had already decided who I was. That was the first door that opened. There was silence for a moment. The guard looked at each other, suspicion in their eyes, but Archana and Anamika, they saw something else, a child, lost behind a hardened man. Archana knew some parts of his past had been verified, but the name Chotu did not exist in records. It was time to leave. As she stepped out of the prison and walked through the same streets, a thought stayed with her. How many children are standing at such crossroads today? She stopped at a small food stall, bought food, and gave it to the beggars nearby. They blessed her. She didn't draw conclusions, she carried questions. Tomorrow she would return to hear the rest of Samir's story. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.